I think this is retail is reinventing itself over the last 200 years, and the same thing is happening now.
We will have to see in the future what are the habits that are going to stay.
I mean, we have footfall already at 80–90% level back. So it means that people are going there and doing that, what they did before, shopping.
Where I think, we talk a lot about digital is the right thing to do, but there are things on the physical that we want to amplify as well.
Hello, everybody. A warm welcome to another edition of our Across Retail Talks. My name is Reinhard Winivater. I'm the publisher of Across Magazine, and I'm very pleased that so many people across Europe are here today.
Thank you very much, Reinhard. Thanks for joining us, and it's fantastic to have you all here in our third round of Across Retail Talks. How to shape the future in retail and real estate. I think one of the most vibrant, exciting headlines we have.
Of course, the ingredients are changing. And what we see currently is just, let's say, a speed up of what we have seen before COVID. So obviously, digitalization, the change of behavior of customers now is, I think, all in our minds. And this is what we will definitely need to focus on. So retail is changing, and COVID is now just speeding up the whole process.
We need to create new ways of ideas to provide the customers with some shopping experience. And we need to do it together, and it will be a process over the next years.
We in Inca Centers believe very strongly that together with convenience, also healthy and sustainable living, and really embracing the community needs and addressing those is something very important. This is the purpose, which is really bringing a lot of people who are making cautious choices about the places that they are going to choose.
I think, retail is about going and answering to consumer needs. What's changing fundamentally is the needs are different, the behaviors are different, and the places where consumers are maybe different, right? So the fundamental basic reason to be for retail is not changing, but everything around seems to be shuffling a bit.
Let's talk about, let's say, micro living. Let's talk about hotel. Let's talk about medical service centers. And these are businesses we need to integrate into our buildings, actually not knowing their business. So we have to, I think, learn and understand how this works and how this can be a benefit to the investor in order to really, let's say, keep and enhance the value of the asset.
We don't speak about shopping malls, we are speaking about marketplaces. So this is how we want to shape the future in the future.
And what is the difference? What is the difference?
The difference is really clear, because shopping center, it's connected to retail, and a marketplace is connected to that what customer needs and desires. So it means it's mixed use topic. I'm completely very close to Rüdiger. So you have to think what kind of offer you have to add. So it means we believe in retail, we are staying for that, but we have to think all together how to combine offers to make it attractive for the customer.
A lot of our stores have a tailor shop, and where we cannot have a tailor shop, we anyway play a lot on this personalization and customization. And we do it for two reasons. One is because we know that consumer want to have a personalized experience. So we want to make sure that everybody finds the perfect jeans, and if it's not there, we can adjust it and make it very personal. There's another reason, because I think, yes, we want to sell jeans, but we want people to fall in love with jeans. And when you find your perfect jeans, you always want to keep it for life. We changed the look and feel of the store. So it's a new approach based on consumer insights. Okay, there's a lot that we have been doing in these months about consumer insights and data. And we have invested a lot in data analytics to understand what consumer want, how they want to shop, what they want to find in store. So I think the assortment is tuned based on what we learned. So, I mean, a lot of this intelligence is going into design, the assortment, in example, and the offer for this. This season, for the first time, we applied artificial intelligence in defining our sales strategy. So we had some stores that were running sale based on what we normally do, and we had a test stores where we let the algorithm calculate what was the best approach for the sale.
And actually, 2 years before, we started another projects with e-commerce, and it was nothing to do with Corona, but we launched the e-commerce store in Denmark, which is a part of a big omni-channel project. But we are still in the very early phase, and we still have very much to learn still. But we launched that in late March, and it was a huge success.
We developed in 2014. We started with that, our digital mall, and started with a pilot in 2016. So it takes really a long time to make a setup which works. And what I see, it's of course a big challenge for retail to digitalize. So this is like an appel on every retailer to go with us this way, because this is the only one way how you can manage omnichanneling. And if you don't do it, from my perspective, it would be difficult for the future to be really, really successful.
Where I think, we talk a lot about digital is the right thing to do, but there are things on the physical that we want to amplify as well.
I think that I will choose the last one.
Which is relationship building?
Yes, and relationships with everyone. Relationships with our tenants, relationships with our clients. And I think that is the key.
Maybe I would go for the wellness and safety. I think this health and safety we should not underestimate. I think we should also expect some mental health consequences and stress, and that can have an impact. And I think we should start always with the people.
Common sharing, common values is a prerequisite to build also those relationships, and with the true really intention to build win-win. And that's certainly covering our partners, customers, very important, our people, and the people not only working for the shopping center management, but for all the people working in our meeting places. And last but definitely not least, also a partnership with the community and addressing also the big issues of today.
So from my perspective, all four are somehow are going together, and all four are very important, and you can't put just one and say when you're very good in this, everything else will be better.
So therefore, all four in mind in the near future.
I would say all of them, and then if you agree on everything, you will get also good relationship for the future. Then you can shape it somehow.
So very much agree with Joanna. It's so difficult, but I'm pretty sure that if we can move forward with the last one, I think we can fix many solutions together in the future.
But let me close it like this. In times like this, I think fortunes are lost and fortunes are made. So also crisis times define actually where the future goes. And I think it also offers a lot of opportunities, but I see also a lot of chances for the future coming out of this, especially actually for the retailers, because obviously not everybody will survive this crisis. The market will rather small down in some areas. This gives opportunities to new retailers. This gives also opportunities, obviously, to those retailers who are strong in the market, who have a solid financial background. I think it's not everything is so. So change does not automatically mean that we are losing on rents and that we're losing on turnovers, but it also means that it creates new opportunities, and therefore I look into this quite positively, because one day this needs and will be over, and we just need to prepare for that day.